Hi, this is Sam. I'm going to be going through why we might use parallel effects processing and how it's done in Logic Pro X. The first reason for using parallel effects is so that you can apply a consistent effect across multiple channels. This drum kit has a number of different channels, one for each particular part of the kit. The second reason is so that you can get the maximum effect out of a limited number of real-world effects units. Some studios may only have one seriously good compressor. And the third reason is so that you can manage the use of that effect over the course of your track, either increasing it or decreasing it as you need. So how do we do this in Logic Pro X? What we've got here is a drum kit that's set to output through multiple different channels. One for the kick, one for the snare, one for the toms and one for the hi-hats. We want to use the auxiliary sends to send the signal from each of these channels to the same bus. In this case, bus 1. This creates a new auxiliary bus which is automatically assigned to bus 1. First thing we want to do is label this so that we know exactly what this bus is supposed to be doing. Now you can see we have 4 independent channels all sending their signal to our audio bus. Let's have a listen. The first thing we notice is there's no sound going into the auxiliary bus. This is because we haven't set the levels on each of the different channels. We do this using this level dial here. I'm selecting all of the channels so I can apply a similar level of input to the auxiliary channel. Now we can hear a difference. However, the only difference we can hear is really one of volume, because all that we've done is increase the level of signal going to our main output. So we have the original signal coming out of each of the channels, plus an additional level coming out of the new auxiliary channel. What I'm going to do now is apply a compressor to the auxiliary channel, and then I'm going to choose a preset that I've already created which has pretty heavy New York City style compression. This should allow us to really tell the difference between the non-compressed and the compressed signal. Let's have another listen. Now we can really hear the difference between the uncompressed signal and the compressed one. And we can hear the difference between the original sound and the sound with our parallel compression. We can see the effect that the compression is having in this compression indicator that's at the top of the channel strip. Let's have a listen if we bypass the compression. Now all we're hearing is the additional volume that we've created by having the signal go to the auxiliary channel. With the compression back on, the drums sound more forceful. And we can use our faders to control the amount of compression that's coming out in the signal. And we can vary that over the course of the track and use automation to control it. So in terms of signal flow, we have a signal coming into each of the channel strips, some of that signal being diverted to our new auxiliary channel, and the rest of the signal coming out of the channel as normal. And there it's joined by the signal coming out of the auxiliary channel. Hope you enjoyed this, hope it's useful to you. Thanks for watching.